All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody back in the building. If you got something to say, come on, jump on, man. If you don't like what I'm saying, you want to debate what I'm saying, come on and join on, man. Like 50 Cent say, man, y'all dudes be quick to back down, man. Make sure I hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Felt like having some fun tonight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm here on the other side of the street. If you catch my drift, they having some sexual harassment issues going on over there. So, I mean, if you're gonna keep rolling with the LDBC, they like touch me, tease me, hold me tight and don't let go. BFTB out of control. That motherfucker sexually harassed a troll's daughter. Get out of here, you pedophile. Get out of here, Jeffrey BFTB Epstein. I mean, you got General Child pipping out the congregations. All the female members then left. Now, I mean, you got Fred that got oops upside your head. He got oops upside your head. They say oops upside your head. He got hit by Kenny Porter with the mothership. And now, touch me, tease me, hold me tight and don't let go. BFTB out of control. What's up, dog, man? Salute. No Epstein over here, Kobe 2K fan. I'm Guy813. Say, let's do something. Get on then, punk. Get on then, punk. Hit me up on social media. All my links in the description. Y'all know to find me. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links in the description. Send a link to your favorite LDBC member. I trash any of them dudes that oppose to me. All right? You feel me? But Sugar Short, salute. L5 player, salute. See, they talk about Bud, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, I'm getting paid to defend, homie. But I got time today. Now, I'm not about to waste my Thursday night watching Felix Verdejo bum ass. Straight up and down. It's over. It's over now. Move over. It's some other Puerto Rican term. We don't want to see Verdejo no more. Tired of them week old top ranked cards. All right, we tired of that. We want some trill boxing talk. You feel me, man? Yeah, 78, man. Yeah, we like to touch them kids. Yeah, man. We get dishonorable discharges, man, out the argument, man. I'm proud of these, man. I'm proud, man. We got pedophiles. We got raccoons. We got pimps. I'm proud, man. I couldn't be no prouder than the LDBC, man. Yeah, 78, man. I couldn't be no prouder than us. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. Well, I said it right. Bud got these PBC welterweights shook. They scared, they shook. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. They scared to death. They scared. They scared. Sean Porter and his little daddy, they scared. Kieth Thurman don't want to do nothing. He's scared of his shadow. Manny Pacquiao running from Vada. Pump, 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 pump. In my Snoop Dogg voice. Y'all hear that July 22nd? He definitely going to play pump, pump. Pump, pump. You already know what he doing. You know what Errol Spence doing. He crashed the car, drinking while driving. Then he totaled his little four-wheeler, his 4x4. He talking about, yeah, I'm in shape. That's what you supposed to do, Dingleberry. Calvin, salute. Easy Baby 19. That's what you supposed to do is stay in shape. My mama told me you ain't supposed to get rewarded for what you supposed to do as a man. I'm going to talk about how Errol Spence better than Kieth. Y'all want to start off there? You want to jump on? Hit me up on social media. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The lines are open. Come on. I don't want to hear you over no phone. No, I want to feel your energy through StreamYard today. So come on. You want to hop on now? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all my links in the description. If you don't like what I'm saying, hop on and spit your piece. I'm fair, I'm firm, whatever one of them referees said. Ronaldo, salute. But how can Errol Spence be better than Kieth Thurman because of a O? How? Who beat Sean Porter first? Kieth Thurman. Who beat Leonard Bundu first? Kieth Thurman. Who beat Danny Garcia first? Keith Thurman, years ago. Years ago. Danny wasn't coming off a loss, I don't believe. Sean wasn't coming off a loss, I don't believe. Leonard Bundu wasn't coming off a loss, I don't believe. Come on. He even beat Brandon Hoskins first. Go do your research on that one. And he got the Pacquiao first. Versatile ENT. These are all facts. What if Errol Spence done a division that Keith didn't do? He put two belts together. He got the Pacquiao fight first. He became a world champion before first. He unified championships before first. Come on, what he ain't did? He fought at 54. Errol fought at 54. He wasn't Olympian. Errol Spence didn't win the medal. So, I mean, how can he be better than Keith Thurman when he's doing everything Keith Thurman did years ago? How he better than Keith Thurman? Tell me that. How? How? Because he running from Keith Thurman? I mean, he running from Keith Thurman running from Errol Spence? Well, hey, Bud must be better than Terrence. Errol Spence, because Errol Spence running from Bud. If we playing that type of game, come on, man. Keith Thurman beat Sean Porter in 2016. Errol Spence did it 3 years later. Come on, man. Shut the front door, Jose. He beat Danny Garcia in 2017. Errol Spence going to be doing that in 2020. 3 years later. Maybe you might as well call this dude Three's a Company. 3 years too late. Come on. Where's the lie? He fought Manny Pacquiao in 2019. Let's say Errol Spence fight him in 2021. 2 years too late. So what has he done? What can he do that Keith Thurman ain't already done in the division? Because he's not going to fight the best Keith Thurman. Because Sean Porter and Danny Garcia fought a bet. Sean Porter fought the best Keith Thurman. He peaked in 16. Now you can make the case that Errol not going to fight the best Keith Thurman. Because Pacquiao, the injuries and what Pacquiao did to him, fair game. So, why Al trying to give us a molded ham sandwich with no cheese, no mustard, no mayo, no spit, no nothing. Just ham and penitentiary loaf bread. Who want to see these two punks fight at 147? Who? What's the point? If the goal ain't to unify and become undisputed, why they sitting here? Come on. Who better because he beat Porter and Porter beat Thurman? Because I believe Porter beat Thurman. It's the people that believe motherfucking Sean Porter beat Errol Spence. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Come on, he should be giving Sean Porter a rematch. Come on. And some people that thought Sean Porter won. I thought Keith Thurman beat Pacquiao. What you talking about? Because I think, shout out to George Green. He got an opinion. We going to respect George's opinion because George got an opinion. That fight could have went either way, George. You're not lying. It go either way. like 78 sexuality. I don't know. It could have went either way. Not mad. George, you got an opinion. You got an opinion. We respect George. Put George's opinion on the screen. George got an opinion. He better than me because I think Porter beat Thurman. All right? Burt Sugar George Green. He got it. I'm going to leave that comment on there so I see a better one. But nonetheless, he fought Sean Porter 3 years prior. Coming off a car accident, just like Errol Spence. Caroline, she's the reason for the word. Oh, she crashed into a ditch and come on, man. So we comparing Errol Spence barely beating Sean Porter in the year 2019, my brother, to when Keith Thurman fought him in the year 2016, my brother. Oh, that's my favorite comment. Well, we got to rinse George up. Hold on, I'm about to rinse George up. He said also thought Thurman beat Pacquiao. See? I respect his opinion. He came with even better opinion. We gonna put George in the pantheon of greats. We gonna give him that blue ring. We gonna verify him on Goodfellas Sports TV. I like George. I like George. I like George. Terrence, salute. Clay, salute. You know, I like George. But he fought Porter 3 years prior. That was a better Porter, in my opinion. Fresher, better at making the weight. Kenny knew a little bit more about boxing because he don't know shit about. I could train better than Kenny. Kenny don't know nothing about fighting. His son put hands on him. He couldn't even beat his son up. Kenny Porter Jr. Pop, 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 pop. Had him falling all over the gym floor. Blueface had to come in and, ooh, baby, I gotta mop up. Yeah, all right. So if your son out here putting hands on you, man, how you gonna teach your son to put hands on a great fighter like Errol Spence? How? So whatever y'all said, he been did it. Kieth Thurman is the motherfucking dime. Come on, man. Kieth Thurman, that guy. He did everything Errol Spence did and still trying to inspire him to do. So how can he be better than Kieth Thurman? Explain. I mean, somebody other than George. Explain that to me. How can you be better than the original version? Now, sometimes the remix is better. I prefer usually the original version. So tell me something Errol Spence did. Now, had he stopped Mikey, I'd probably be like, okay. Had he stopped Sean Porter, okay. He stopped Danny Garcia, okay. Maybe we can HPP, maybe we can have that conversation. Can we talk we can talk for a minute about that. But all of a sudden, as he stepped up in opposition, I'm just looking. I know you see it. I don't see them knockouts. What happened? Well, you know, what happened? Is it Blu-ray? And I ain't talking about a DVD player. Is it that he drank? Is he that, you know, he ain't got his secret Bugs Bunny juice from Space Jams? What is it? Is he just drained at the weight? He ain't got a knockout in a while. Lightweight came up. He want to rub him and say, I don't want to get the knockout. But it's an interview saying he wants the knockout. No, I don't think Thurman dropped Porter. Did he? I don't know. I don't think he dropped Porter. Okay, we got an interesting comment here. Let's keep the dialogue. You want to hop on, man? Just hit me up. Let me know in the comment section to follow me on social media. And you DM me, I got you. Didn't he have Blu-ray for Mikey? No, he didn't. He said, do it for Lil Saint. I forgot the name of that movie, man. That was my movie, though, with B2K in it. He said, facts. People forget Thurman was being ducked by fighters. He had to wait his turn and earn his stripes. Yup. Thurman got ducked by everybody up under the sun. He got ducked by Paulie. Sean Porter originally ducked him. Who else? I mean, Amir Khan ducked him. Thurman was trying to fight everybody. He had that fire in my belly. You know, I wish I could find that clip of him talking about Amir Khan and play it. Kieth Thurman had that same fire with Errol Spence. And all of a sudden, you know, you eat them hot Cheetos and it be burning your stomach, then it burn your ass, and then it pass through. That fire ain't Errol Spence no more neither. He just like Kieth Thurman. I don't know how many people remember that Boston Gerard salute. Remember DJ Quick famous song? It was on the first one. You know what I'm saying? San Antonio is just like Compton. Then he got to Denver. They want to be like Compton. It was either San Antonio or Denver. You know, Errol Spence is just a carbon copy of Kieth Thurman. He calling everybody name out. We right here. We not going anywhere. We right here. And it turned into I slipping. I falling. I can't get up. What? I can't wait for Snoop and DMX. It turned to that. I slipping. I falling. I can't get up. What? Yeah, you slipped and fell. It was St. Louis. Thank you. Yeah, it was St. Louis. Met up. He said, I bought a hairy gone from a man named Gus. Something. It was so hot it made you cuss. Come on, man. Some say Floyd ducked. Hey, a lot of fighters ducked. Pacquiao, his form of ducking was catchweights and draining guys. But this ain't about Floyd, but I get it. But you ducking the fight the whole world want to see. Yeah, you're right. He taking the Floyd route. Everybody wanted to see Pacquiao. Oh, but now the duck Floyd too. I don't know. Who care about that, Berto? He, we wanted to watch. He said, I'm the biggest fighter in sport. Okay. He got to take blood, urine, and he got to get DNA sample. Okay, Leonard, tell him. And he got to come to the ring with 50-ounce gloves on. Okay. And we got to fight in my backyard. Okay, Leonard. And then he got to fly. He got to fly to the Uranus. Okay. Then I'll fight him. Okay, that's all I'm asking. I'm not asking too much. And he got to fight for free, Leonard. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This Floyd one-on-one. How to duck and dodge your opponent. They know what Terrence Crawford, but I ain't even about to go there, man. I ain't even about to go there. I'm just trying to see what's the difference between Kieth and Errol. Both of them had that fire in their belly, and it's gone. Man, as long as I keep talking boxing on this channel, I ain't gonna never stop. And people condoning it. Well, it's a clip out there where I seen this shit years ago when Andre Ward beat Kovalev. They cut the clip, right, and said where Terrence Crawford said, I didn't want to fight, I don't want it either. But then show the full clip. Who care about Sean Porter? Sean Porter can get it. But what's the point of fighting Sean Porter? Sean Porter got more L's than the LDBC. He got more L's than them. If Sean Porter wanted, he know what the phone number is. But what about Errol Spence? He said Bob won't give him to me. All of a sudden, Bob said, hit my line up. All of a sudden, he lost his phone. He on the wrong side of the street. Come on, man. Y'all defending the brother who made the size of the street. He complained about Kieth not fighting him, right? Let's just tell you how stupid it sounds. And if you want to hop on, hit me up on social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, all that's in the description. It's in the description. So if you feeling froggy, DM me. All my links in the description. You can't get me on Twitter, Facebook there. Can't get me on Facebook, Instagram there. And if all that don't work, hey, let me know in the comment section and we can work something out if you want to come on. But what I'm trying to figure out is, y'all tell me Bud got to sign to PBC, right? Premier Boxing Champions, right? It's supposed to be the Premier Boxing Champions, the premier thing for boxing. But ain't nothing going on right now. They ain't got nothing scheduled in July. They ain't got nothing scheduled in June. We talking about August 1st. All right? That's what we talking about. Nothing. They premiere. They supposed to be paving the way. They ain't got nothing here. But you tell me that Crawford, my brother, has to sign with the Black Devil, Al Heyman, just to get a fight. Last time I checked, Nipsey Hussle voice, Keith Thurman was signed to Premier Boxing Champions. He didn't get none of the fights he wanted. Floyd, Madonna, Paulie, Broner. Somebody said Berto. Come on. He wanted to shine when he had the IBF. Sean say, no. He said no. So I thought if you sign PBC, you get the fights you want. Errol Spence still looking for Keith Thurman, right? They still make him take that fight. They on the same promotional company. They under the same management pack, I mean. So if you got to sign a PBC to get the fight you want, why Errol ain't never get Keith Thurman? Why Errol had to wait several years to get Sean Porter? Why Errol had to wait several years to get Danny Garcia? He was calling Danny Garcia 2 years ago. Danny Garcia had nothing to say. So I thought you said when you signed the PBC, why Caleb Plant can't get David Benavidez? Why David Benavidez taking the voluntary, then taking the mandatory, and then at the end of 2021, he might fight Caleb Plant. But nobody calling that hypocrisy out. Hey, Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell under the same company, right? Why Gary ain't never get Leo? Right? Why they never give him Mares? Why they never give him Frampton when he was over there? Why they make Rigado go up there and feed Gary Russell? Come on, man. Stop the hypocrisy. Tank on the same side of the street of Javier Fortuna. Why Fortuna got to go to the zone? Why Fortuna got to go to the zone? to get a fight? Why they can't make Tank it for Thurman? They fought on the same card when one of Tank opponents fell out last year. Tank fought some 126 pounder, but then turn around and him and Floyd say, "Oh, Gary Russell 126 pounder, he ain't in the weight class." Oh, Tank fight is 122 and 126 pounders. So why Gary can't get Tank? That's a huge fight down there in the DMV. Stop telling me that, oh, you got to be signing this and that. And so many fighters not getting the fights they want. Come on. Come on. Stop it. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop it. And that just don't go for what's going on right now. Just what's going on with the PBC. Why Andrade? They can't force Andrade to fight Canelo. Why they can't force Canelo to fight Billy Joe Saunders or Callum Smith or something like that? And Bob Arum had a long history of not making minority fights. He didn't make Lopez and Gamboa. Instead, he went to fucking Mexico and got a journeyman known as Orlando Salido, and he single-handedly upset Gamboa and Lopez, and that was a great fight. Everybody wanted to see who was fans of that division. Down in the lower weight class, what was it, 126 and 130 at the time? Come on. Why Mikey Garcia didn't just fight Lomachenko? Even though that's two different companies, but come on. Him beating Lomachenko would have been better than getting beat by 12 rounds by Errol Spence. See, every now and again, you got to jump on and remind them. What Andre 3000 tell John Legend? Sometimes you got to get from that piano and show people you can get down. See, these dudes take kindness for weakness. They push narratives. Now that they getting punked off these streets, it went from trill boxing talk to trill talk now. Stupid. Wasn't that the same boy? Yeah, man. I don't know. I switched to hustle, man. I'm a hustle this boxing, man. Too, it can't hustle no more. What didn't he say that? Didn't he say that? He got at me and Jeff from Dream Chaser Boxing for switching up and not talking about boxing no more. But then he told us not to switch the hustle up. Now he's selling this generic game, selling that Ritalin to the streets. Don't get you divorced, kicked out your house, lose half of what you own. You listen to that bald-headed, dark emoji, shithead smiling. Man, you listen to him, you're going to be homeless. If you think you're lonely now. Out of all the bad chicks in Cali, this Milwaukee Buck head, CeeLo Green, I think I'm crazy. Oh, looking ass, come there for that basic looking chick. Get out of here. She's a test tube baby, bro. She don't know who her daddy is. You could thank Cali Enigma for that too. He told me she was 2 seconds away from selling coochie. She was so broke. She said that's Junior the Truth and the Smoke City Mobcast paid her bills for months. So don't play with me. They out here tricking. Fans out, get out of here, man. And then they got a pedophile. This dude took a UK troll's girlfriend. Daughter. What was she? 13, 10, 8 years old, and said, you sexy. Bring that sexy bead back on here. Come on, dude's a weirdo. And what y'all boy Fanon do? Hey man, he support pedophiles. He support Chester and molester. He's like, oh, come on, man. You want to bleach your channel? Come on down to Fanon. Come back, me some more money. Get out of here. Yeah, Linares ducked Denchin, and that's how Mikey got a title shot. Come on, man. And this is where y'all want to get y'all free game and talk on. Tell that whole ass to come over here and say something. Come on, defend that. Come on, get Milwaukee Buckhead over here to defend that. Because Errol Spence got into SUV with Negro. Now they got to support him till the wheels fall off. Y'all know Wilder don't even mess with 78 no more. That's what y'all don't know. All they do is talk to Blue Blood and Fred Hawthorne. Deontay Wilder hate 78 Sports TV. And yeah, I said it. I'll take the backlash. He hates 78 Sports TV. Deontay don't mess with 78 Sports TV no more. Because he a peon. He a lame. He know what he done. He don't mess with him no more. Yeah, tell him I said that. Tell him I know all his business. I'm in your business. Your business. I'm all up in your business. I don't care if it's yours. Keep playing with me, Milwaukee Buck. Buckhead ass. You know why he mad at 78? I ain't gonna say it. I ain't got to spell it out. Charlie won't salute. I ain't got to spell it out. I ain't got to put it in cursive. Because he a mark. Deontay will never mess with another Milwaukee Buck CeeLo Green looking on. He dropped him like it's hot. And the pimps in the crib, man, drop him like it's hot. Drop him like it's hot. When 78 keeps snitching on you, dropping like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. I ain't on no Patron. I'm sober. Nothing. Nothing but water and clear fruit. Sober. But back to Errol Spence, one of Keith Thurman 2.0. Back to Keith Thurman 2.0. So you tell me, why is Keith Thurman better than Errol Spence? Other than George had to say. Why is he better? What makes Errol Spence better than Keith Thurman? What? He very well get in the ring and get beat up by Pacquiao too. Well, shit, hit me on Cash App then. Shit. CJ Good 313. Just right there. It's in the description. Saw the same. Like Mary Kay. What Tiger saying, oh, we dropping bars tonight, baby. It's all the same. Crazy. Dollar X, salute. What's going on? Ain't nobody answering my question. What make Errol Spence better than Keith Thurman? What make him different from Keith Thurman? He ducking the top guy. Keith Thurman ducked you when you will see the top guy. I ain't lying, bro. Deontay don't quit you. He got a million other things that he'd rather do to be with you. I'm telling the truth. Could tell y'all what he did, though. Man, nah. I'll string that along. I'll let somebody else drop bombs over Baghdad with that. Owen, salute. Chief Red Claw, salute. So let me know. I still ain't got no answer. What make Errol Spence better than Keith Thurman? I'll bring it up. What? Resume-wise, what has he done to prove that he better than Keith? What? He said, oh, man, Keith got in a car accident. I got to get in one, too. He came back faster than Keith from a car accident? Well, he didn't. Keith came back in a couple months. He didn't beat Sean Porter first. Keith Thurman did it 3 years before. He didn't beat Danny Garcia first. Keith Thurman did it 3 years before, already injured. Jay Honcho 2 times. Salute. So what makes him better? I used to think Errol, let's do it for a little second. We gotta get some other than him and George on. I used to think Errol had heart until Bud looked straight out his chest. He said until Bud took it straight out his chest during. Yeah, he had his hood on. Boxing Pound for Pound channel. Salute. He had his hood on. You notice he had his hood on, had his head down, got to argue with his man. You could tell, body mannerism. He don't want that smoke. He put his head down and put his hood down like he Little Red Riding Hood. He thought they was the wolf. There's Little Red Riding Hood in that hood. Like I said before, exposing the trill, man. This the real trill boxing talk. This real primetime TV. Man, y'all ain't ready for the truth, though, bro. Y'all ain't ready for the truth. They don't give it to you. What Floyd say? I give it to you like we eat sushi, raw. They don't give it to you like that, bro. I don't have no agenda, bro. Ain't no agenda for what? Now they want to start paying me? Then we can crunch numbers. I think Errol Spence is the greatest fighter of all time, Bully Bob. I think he could beat Joe Montana. He could beat Sugar Ray Robinson. He can go up and fight Joe Louis in his prime and knock him and Ali out. Until then, nope. Until then, nope. Care if you supposed to be in shape. I'm in shape. Oh, I'm skinny like a crackhead. I'm ready for war. That's what you supposed to do, simple-headed dude. That's your job to stay in shape. That's your job to stay on code. It's your job not to be in the club drinking shots off Yellow Beezy chest. That's your job. That should be your pleasure. And, you know, you don't get no hand clap for staying in shape in between fights. You don't get no hand clap for not taking them tequila shots. You a man. You don't get no hand clap for taking care of your kids. That's what a man supposed to do. Come on, man. Talk to him, CJ. Easy, baby. Salute. He said, why he leave 78 alone, bro? Man, ask Beverly Rose. Ask Beverly Rose. That's what I say. Y'all go to her channel. Y'all say, why y'all make Wilder mad at 78? Actually, that was a part of it. Bro, salute, follow because you always speak facts. Man, that's rarely respected, man. That's rarely respected, man. When you speak facts in this game, man, so come on, man. It ain't right. They don't want it. And I don't respect nobody's opinion in boxing. We in a heated debate if you ain't got at least 10 years in the game. If you ain't got 10 years in boxing, bro, watching it, or you don't do it, I don't respect your opinion. But salute to Easy Baby 1988. Salute. I don't respect your opinion. Don't. Unless you went back and you did your homework and it'll show in a boxing debate. It'll show. But once again, we still ain't got no. It don't take no super chat to give me an answer. Come on. What makes Kieth Thurman resume-wise lesser than Errol Spence? What's Errol Spence done to make you say, oh, he beat Kell Brook, he came off a loss with an injury, and he came back down 13 pounds, so kill it. He's accomplished nothing. Nothing. Nothing in this sport. Everything he did been done before other than beat up a lightweight. And then he didn't even stop a lightweight. He didn't even drop him. Rocky Martinez did that. But let's talk about the topic of discussion. Let's talk about the main course. We done had our appetizer. We done had our Caesar side salad. But let's get to the main course. What we eating tonight? I'm a little parched, man. What we eating tonight? We have Benny Hanna's. We got the Rocky Choice. Where we at tonight? We just doing In-N-Out Burger tonight, Five Guys and Fries, Chili's, Olive Garden. What we eating at tonight? Are we just doing it? We just keeping it hood, rummy noodles, and a little bit of hot sauce if that's what you into. What we doing tonight? What we eating tonight? Because we already ate sushi as part of our appetizer. So we ate that shit raw. We didn't have that California, that Las Vegas raw. It's my favorite one because it's deep fried. But like I said before, these dudes ain't going to come outside and say, you know what, Al? I can beat them. Al, trust me. Help me, help you. Kieth Thurman don't want that smoke. How you can knuckle up with Bud and you can't beat a weight drain Errol Spence? Errol Spence don't even know how to slip. He put his earmuffs on, don't know how to get on his toe, don't know how to keep Sean Porter at the end of his shots. You know, he's scared to go up to 54. He's scared to go up to his original weight. Come on, Errol Spence come on. If you don't want to fight Earl, you definitely don't want to fight Bud. Sean Porter, he hiding behind his daddy. His daddy told me I need a phone call. Last time I checked, champions don't chase challengers. And last time I checked, y'all didn't chase the WBO belt. But then again, Carlos Castaно's supposed to be fighting Teixeira for the belt. Stephen Fulton and Angelo Lee fighting for the belt, WBO belt. Was it the 122-pound super featherweight belt? So who gonna step up? Who got to talk to all that junk on Twitter? That's why I pressed this punk ass. He talked all that junk on Twitter. All these fighters say they really want to fight. but they really ain't about it. Then he turned around and ducked. Come on, man. Who can you trust? Whole bunch of 30-year-old plus welterweights that's doing nothing. They rather take 9 title fights. Come on, man. This is comical. One dude that started off at lightweight. Danny started off at 140. And before y'all get to talk about Danny Garcia, a better win than Bud ever had. Hey, did y'all forget Danny Garcia paid Victor Postal to step aside? Then he said, well, I didn't know who Victor Postal was. We didn't know who Rod Soccer was, fool. We didn't know who Rod Soccer was. Get out of here. You knew who Victor Postal was. It was Mr. AK Oops upside your head. They trying to hear that. All these excuses. Oh, that's not enough money. I'll get out of here. Shit, you see Charlo ain't said nothing. Bud said you can get it too. What Charlo said? He said, don't make me come up there and show you. Charlo, shut up. Charlo was quiet as a church mouse. He shut up. Lawrence Williams, salute. He said, Lawrence Williams, y'all subscribe to the channel. He said he knew Postal. Postal fought his undercard versus Peterson. He said, you talking about Anthony? He said, do you think Bud should have went to PBC so the fans won't have it? It's always going to be an excuse. We just talked about that. Kieth Thurman on PBC and Errol Spence. Did that fight happen? Gary Russell, Santa Cruz on PBC. Did that fight happen? Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell on PBC. Did that happen? I mean, Gary and Tank on PBC. Did that happen? Caleb Planner, Benavidez. Benavidez ducking. Did that happen? So it don't really matter. Lion Killer salute. It don't matter. That's a false narrative. Because there's plenty of fights on PBC that they refuse to make. Did they get Jared Hurd to Jamel Charlo? No. SJ Fish one-on-one. They did not. Bud called up Charlo like, what's up, pussy? Did that pussy cat say something? Nope. He didn't say meow, rawr, nothing. Jamel didn't have one word to say. He got punked by a lightweight, just like Tank punked him at the weigh-in. Come on. Oh, he said Postal was on the Danny Peterson undercard. All right. So I'm not trying to hear that excuse. And I'd rather sit here, listen to Floyd Mayweather punk self, who's scared of Pacquiao for 6 years, and destroy the sport. If you get beat up by Bud, hey, so be it. What if you beat him? What if you beat him? For sure, you be the dude that's accomplished. They always make dudes seem bigger than what they are, or better than what they are. Remember at one point we was asking, was Errol Spence the most feared fighter since Mike Tyson? We got our question, no. No, he wasn't. If Al Heyman loved Errol Spence, if he loved Errol Spence, if he really believed Errol Spence was next, why not make Kieth Thurman fight him? Force Kieth Thurman to fight him. Like, you got to do it now. Why not? He said, I do say, Tony said, I want to see Bud versus Mel. I know Mel big, but he be looking for the KO too much. Mel and Bud should be a good fight since the welterweight's ducking. I mean, shit, I'd like to see him move on and fight Patrick Teixeira. Why not? Bushido, salute. Y'all go check out Bushido's channel. He said Bo had nothing to lose and everything to gain for Jim. That'll be Jamel Charlo's biggest fight of his career. Unless he fight his twin brother. What else do Jamel Charlo got? Nothing. Unless he fight Earl. What's a big fight for Jamel Charlo? Golovkin moving on. Canelo moving on. Fight Demetrius Andrade? No, I fight him in the street. Fool. I don't want to fight Demetrius in the ring. I fight him in the street. Fool. Come on. So what's the biggest fight out there for Jamel Charlo? It got to be a welterweight. Ain't no money in fighting David Benavidez for him or more. Even Jared Hurd. Ain't no money in fighting Jared Hurd. You put him and Jared Hurd on pay-per-view, man, it's going triple wood. Financially, what fight can get Mill on pay-per-view? None. None. He can fight his brother that wouldn't sell on pay-per-view. Ain't no pay-per-view stars available at 54, 60, 68, 75. None. Trick no good. Trick no good. So who he fighting? He can fight Danny Jacobs, Mr. Touch. You ain't touching the M yet. That fight gone and passed. Chavez ain't no pay-per-view pool. Canelo is on his own. So where's the pay-per-view pool? It's none for them. George Green, he said Mill can go up. And what's up there for Mill? Golovkin on his way out, right? Canelo at 68, he on his own. So neither one of them pay-per-view, they're on his own. So it's no pay-per-view fights available for him. Andrade on his own. See, I agree with the point you make in Spencer Thurman versus. I personally think Earl got a little bit more dog than Keith. How do we know that? What I've seen is Keith got more dog than Earl, to be honest, George. Look at that, a punishment he was taking versus Manny Pacquiao and still attempting to come forward. So you tell me a moment where Errol Spence fought through adversity. For real adversity. Where? Where you see Errol Spence get punched in the ribs, mouthpiece come out, and he still come back and try to win the fight? Where he showed dog? Versus a broke down Kell Brook? Where the dog at? Who let the dog? Ain't no dog in that. We don't know if he got no dog in him. Pacquiao, pop, 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 pop. Pacquiao hurt Keith Thurman. The knockdown was just like a feet tangle, but he just punished him to the body. And Keith was taking punishment and kept coming forward. We don't know if Errol can do that. And to be honest, we don't know if Bud can do that. They ain't never fought the caliber puncher of Manny Pacquiao. They ain't fought nobody with the thumping in their hand like Pacquiao left hand. Let's be real. But let's not act like Keith Thurman just lost by 5 fucking points. Keith Thurman, I had him winning by a point, which, hey, it was a swing rounds in there. Let me know, Errol Spence, if he had dog in him, he'd have told Mikey Garcia up. That dog grabbed my eye. That's my pleasure. That's what the dog said about Mr. Willie. Her. That's my pleasure. You don't know if that boy got no dog in him. You don't know if he got that her, or he got that. Come on, man. People assume. I didn't think Keith Thurman could walk through that fire like that, and he showed me. Keith Thurman said, you know what? I might be light-skinned with a ponytail, but I ain't know how. But who gonna get off the porch? Who gonna have a dream? I have a dream that I too can go to Las Vegas and whoop Bud and take home the WBO belt. I have a dream when I got off the boat from Cuba, I was gonna be world champion, but now I'm be world champion with the regular WBA belt. I don't have no respect for Ugas neither. None. If he never boxed another day in his life, I wouldn't shed a tear. This ain't pop. I ain't shed no tears for these dudes. Oh, I need this amount of money. How can you ask another man for some money that your own promoter won't provide you? It's the question. Do it for the saying, he be honest, Thurman fought a Porter fight and still won. True. He slugged it out with him hook for hook. Here go Mike Henry. Come on, jump. Come on now, Mike Henry. Hit me on social media, man, if you feel strong about this. Earl has way more dog than Keith. Where was his energy when Keith was ducking Earl? You never criticized Keith when he was ducking Earl. I wasn't. Come on, man. Somebody educate Mr. Mike Henry. Somebody, I'm inside. You can just put Goodfellas Sports TV Keith Thurman in and let it roll. I'm an equal opportunist. I sees no colors in ducks. I sees no height in ducks. I sees no weight in ducks. I see no geographical preferences in ducks. If you's a duck from India to Saudi Arabia to where Aladdin and Genie was at, I'm gonna call you a duck. I've been criticized. What you talking about? What does dog got to do with outside the ring? We seen a lot of them dogs outside the ring. Pacquiao too small. Freddie Roach, remember Antonio Margarito twitching and acting like Freddie Roach. I see many fighters say they gonna whoop Floyd Mayweather. Bernard said, I never let a white boy whoop me. White boy got in there and whooped him. So what you talk about? You talking about outside the ring, dog? You can have fake dog. What about inside the ring? Let me know when Errol Spence wasn't favorite. Let me know when Errol Spence had to turn on the jets and come from behind and walk through fire. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I call plenty, Keith Thurman plenty of names. You know? Come on, you never criticize Errol Spence ducking Terrence Crawford. Shouldn't that make Keith Thurman and Errol even? Thomas Warren, salute. Come on. Yeah, Crush Earl. He supposed to be y'all motherfucking stallion, right? He supposed to be y'all thoroughbred, right? Right? Don't give me the underboss. Don't give me the pheasant. Don't give me Smithers. Don't give me Alfred. Give me Mr. Burns. Give me Batman. Come on, I want the Uno. I want the Uno. And the Uno hiding. Y'all won't acknowledge it. You can't mention Keith Thurman word name and duck and not make Errol Spence a duck too. You can't mention their names. Oh, Keith Thurman's a hoe. What about Errol Spence? He a hoe too. They a hoe together. We thought together. Thoughts of a feather flock together. He's a hoe too. Me and Al talk about the fight all the time. Yeah, okay. Talk about how y'all gonna duck the fight. Come on. If Keith and Errol fight, I'm still interested, but it's 5 years too late. Probably gonna be 10 years too late. They probably gonna come out there in 2080, 2055 and do wheelchair boxing. Spence got a 3-fight plan. We all know things don't go as planned. Man, he gonna have the same 3-fight plan in 2025. That 3-fight plan don't exist. It don't. If Loma can fight for a vacant belt while holding 2 belts, why can't him and Terrence fight for the 3 belts they got right now? They ain't trying to hear about this 3-fight plan. I go get the easy belt first. Well, that belt wasn't so easy, was it? Well, Al said I'm gonna fight Pacquiao. Pacquiao said, "What up, ho?" In February, January, he said no. He said, "What up, ho?" again before the pandemic. He said no. Okay, he didn't want to fight Pacquiao because of the car accident. Okay, I'm cool with it. We know Pacquiao need a competitive advantage. We give a hell what his 3-fight plan is. Not only did he crash his vehicle, after he crashed his vehicle, he out there smoking that smoke and drinking that drink, gang banging in my Smokey Robinson voice. This dude able to get out the hospital bed, get out, walk to his front porch. He's smoking that smoke, drinking that drink, gang banging out there with Yellow Beezy fighting dudes at the club, getting drunk at the bar. Come on, man, dancing with other men, hitting the wall with his homeboy, talking about he a changed man. Yeah, Cam was a changed man when he got the range, man. Cam was a changed man when he got the range, man. Hey, man, what's up for y'all who don't know? Y'all think I forget when he was dancing in the club, drunk in the club? Banco cousin caught him drunk in the club, sweating. Come on, he a changed man. Yeah, the pandemic changed a lot of people. The pandemic allowed people to leave the hood for the first time. People going down to Miami. Welcome to Miami. Yeah. The pandemic that got niggas air mattress, got niggas from air mattress to real mattresses. The pandemic got people balling for real. They buying they Nike outfits from the store, not from the booster. The pandemic got people eating steak and lobster. Not steak, no beef rummy noodles or shrimp rummy. They eating the real thing, not the supplement. Y'all figure deal me? Of course, you ain't got nothing else to do but work out. Kill me. I ain't crediting dudes for doing what they supposed to do. And if he did fight Bud and beat him, why you take so long to fight him? It ain't never been a four belt unification fight in the welterweight history. UFC, I ain't gotta wait. I'm like, damn, Masvidal ain't gonna take the fight. I said, all right, I'll go do something else with my weekend. Motherfucker come back and say, I can cut 20 pounds in 1 week. He did it. He lost it and won shit to a boss. He lost it and moved on. Said, I want the rematch. Come on. Conor McGregor came off a loss to Floyd, about a year and some change later? Still came in and fucking beat. Still one of the biggest stars in the world. And lost. Got spit on. His homeboys got beat up. He got beat up. And still he the biggest star, one of the biggest stars in the world. So what's Errol Spence's excuse? Ain't nobody put it to his head. Go ahead, Craig, man. Stimulate your mind, man. It's Friday. Nobody say get in that Lambo, man. You know, I retired my mama, man. I retired my daddy, man. I made more money than Terrence Crawford, man, but I can't afford a driver, man. Nobody put no damn steering wheel to his hand and tell him crash that fucking car. Ain't nobody put that smoke and that drinking that drink, gang banging to his motherfucking mouth and tell him get behind that wheel. He a grown man. We know right from wrong. Ain't nobody telling him to smoking that smoke and drinking that drink, gang banging and my smoke. Everybody tell him to do all that. Ain't nobody telling him to do that. You got UFC fighters cutting the weight in 1 week and still getting in there and going the distance. Meanwhile, PBC gonna come back with Angelo Lee and Stephen Foden. Even though that's a good fight, nobody want to come back and see no little ass featherweights fight on the first main card back. Don't nobody want to see those little ass featherweights fight casual wise. We're trying to get it, man. All that boxing we mixed from February to now, you gonna give us 2 small pints. Remember that little bit of milk they used to give you in school? You used to crack the carton open. You used to come with the free lunch. Come on, man. I'm not shitting on that fight. Like them both, man. I can tired of seeing these small fighters, bro. PBC love them small fighters, like women love small dogs. Here we go. Here go a comment. Hold on, that's the wrong comment. My bad. Y'all go subscribe to Bushido Boxing, though. He got one of the sweetest intros. He go like, he said, you a effing hater, man. It's sad. Light it up to buy one. Come on, bro. I send you a link, homeboy. Come on. Tell me why I'm a hater. Tell me where the lie is, bro. Tell me where the lie is, bro. You can come on. I'm going to show you some motherfucking northern hospitality. I won't bite. Come on. Come on. If I'm a hater, come on, Peel Froggy. My Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram in the description, bro. I'll send you a link. Come on, everybody got something to say in the chat. You ain't got to show your face when you come on here. Come on, I'm a hater. Come on, tell me where I'm hating at. Because everybody want to come on, and I school them. And yeah, you right, though. I know I'm right. Kevin, salute. Come on, man. He said, be careful with these kind of statements in boxing. Fueling the boxer's fire is something I've seen many times. And that boxer who's supposed to be ducking. Yeah, I don't care. If he wins smooth will, he win. I just want to see the fight. I don't give a fuck if I'm right or wrong. Who cares? If I fuel the punk Errol Spence, let me get my casual boxing. It's casual boxing talk. The weight bully Errol Spence. If I'm fueling Errol Spence to grow up balls and grow a penis, then hey man, give me my credit. Give me a percentage of the pay-per-view split. Then just a little bit, not a lot, baby girl. Just if I'm a driving force, if I'm his Howard Cosell, then give me my credit. Care if he win or lose. I ain't the one to get my ass whooped in the ring, my nigga. And I don't bet on boxing. So how am I losing? I can take an L. I can take an L. Ain't shit. Okay. Oh, you was wrong. Just that the third. So be it. I have no problem giving that brother his credit if he come in and win. Y'all think, oh man, you was wrong. Okay. Ooh, you want a cookie? I ain't scared to be wrong. Kevin called me salute. I'm not. I've been wrong my whole life. I grew up with a black mama. I ain't never been right. Come on, man. I ain't never been right. You heard about Porter and Red Cash Nate? No, I haven't, bro. I can care less about that fight. I don't care what none of them dudes doing at this point. Unless they making a fight that I want to see. And at 47, if it ain't one of them Marks versus Bud, or if it ain't Kieth and Spence, other than outside of that spear of fighters, I don't care. If Virgil Ortiz fighting, I'm watching. I'll watch this weekend. I feel he should have fought Ray Robinson though, but I'm watching. Is Duran in this fight? I'm watching. If Josh Kelly fight, I'm watching. But other than the prospects and Conor Benn and guys like that, I can care less, bro. I can care less. I truly can. He said fighters dodging fight or die box. He said fighters are dodging smoke. Got fans at each other's throats. I mean, I don't even care, bro. A lot of times you argue with somebody just started watching boxing 2 years ago. They don't know shit about the sport. So it don't bother me, dog. He said Charles Kelly trash. Hey, he still, but I watch him every region fight again. Why not? It's better than what they're giving you. He said, no wonder why you don't bet on boxing. You'll definitely be broke betting on Crawford. Well, hey, I bet you tried to bet on Errol Spence knocking Mikey Garcia out. That didn't happen, did it? Come on, Patrick. I know you look like you like Nick Cannon daddy. Kenrick, come on. You can come on. Tell me why Errol Spence beat Bud. Come on. Let me know if you want to come on, Paul. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Paul. Tell me why I be broke. Tell me why I be broke betting on Bud. Why? Yeah, I thought so. No, I don't know about Harrison, bro. Come on. Let me know why. Won't say nothing, will you? Come on, Paul. Paul the Punisher. Come on, man. Come on, y'all don't want to see that fight happen. It's like seeing your favorite dog get hit by a truck, man. 78, man. They don't want it, man. Earl the dog, man. One day, man, I was in my truck, and Earl asked me, was I getting gas, man? I said, you talking to me? You talking to me? Am I getting gas? You talking to me, Earl? Am I getting gas? Get out of here. He said he at work. I respect that. He said, I'm at work, but Bud ain't had no competition. What? He ain't had no competition. Who Earl beat, bro? Who? Kell Brook came off a loss. Sean Porter, he got beat up by Julio Diaz. He got beat up by Kieth. He got beat up by prime Kell Brook. Who Errol Spence beat? 50-year-old Lamont Peterson? Come on, who Errol Spence beat, bro? Come and talk to me. Come on, Paul. We can have dialect while you at work. Dialogue, excuse me. Who Errol Spence beat? That's so spectacular. Keith Thurman beat Sean Porter 3 years ago, bro. 4 years ago, excuse me, 2016. He beat Danny Garcia 3 years ago. That's how long he been at the weight. Felix Diaz beat Lamont Peterson. They robbed him, right? Danny Garcia ducked Victor Postal, right? Mikey Garcia ducked Yuriorkis Gamboa, right? Let's just talk facts. Mikey Garcia ducked Yuriorkis Gamboa, right? Come on, bro. Victor Postal stopped Lucas Matisse, right? Then here come Manny Pacquiao stopping him. Had to go to Malaysia to stop this guy. Come on, man. Get out of here. Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn. He lost. It shouldn't even have been that. It shouldn't even have been that close. Did he win a round, Paul, versus Terrence Crawford? Did Jeff Horn win a round? No, he got stopped. He run several rounds versus Manny Pacquiao. Had Pacquiao leaking. Took Pacquiao best shots. So what you talking about? Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn. I got cheated. He fired. He got whooped on so bad, family. He fired Freddie Roach. So if you got robbed, you firing your coach. Come on. If you got robbed, you firing your coach. Manny wasn't smart enough to lead Top Rank. What you talking about? Smart enough to lead Top Rank? What you talking about? He got whooped. He got whooped. It shouldn't even have been that close. He did something that Kieth Thurman couldn't even do, bro. He didn't drop Jeff Horn. Did he drop Jeff Horn? No, he didn't. He dropped Kieth Thurman. He lost. Then why he didn't take the rematch then? Come on. Why the great Manny Pacquiao didn't have a rematch clause? Talk to me, Paul. Talk to me. What has Errol Spence done? Nothing. He beat up a lightweight. Okay. Ooh. He beat up Sean Porter. It's been done a couple times. Julio beat him. It was a draw. Kale beat him. Okay. Kieth beat him. Okay. Did he want to talk about Lamont Peterson? Come on. He was inactive for so long, bro. Timothy Bradley dropped Lamont Peterson in his prime. Victor Ortiz dropped him several times. You don't even know Victor Ortiz did that. We talking to Paul right now, man. He at work. Shout out to Paul. I respect the honest working brother, man. Paul ain't out here selling crack to the kids. I don't even know who you is, homie, so I ain't send that link to you. I don't even know who you is. He said PBC getting paid. But I ain't mad at it, man. Get paid. Young Dolph said get paid. Young Dolph said get paid. I ain't mad at him. Get your money. Bud getting paid too. They getting paid. Look at Ugas. Living his best life. Oh, he did go to the UK, but so did Errol Spence. I'm not mad at it, Paul, but I can care less with a motherfucker getting paid. It don't make me feel no better. Terrence Crawford ain't giving me no money. Earl ain't giving me no money. But if they fight, I go there and I support them. Thurman versus Ortiz was rumored. Ain't Ortiz fighting for his fucking life? It's funny how people say Bud had no competition. He had no competition yet. These fighters don't want to fight him. Fans are more ass backwards than this crisis. I mean, it is what it is. We know it's politics. It's Al. It's Al. So it is what it is. Ugas beat Bud in the amateurs. So did Brian Carlos Castanos beat Errol Spence in the amateurs. So what that mean? He beat Derevchenko in the World Series of Boxing. What that mean? Do it mean nothing? I don't know. It's the amateurs. Verdejo gave Lomachenko his toughest fight in the amateurs. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be fighting tonight. Amateur is the most corrupt shit going in boxing. Omar Figueroa beat Errol Spence. That should let you know something. Omar Figueroa, and I like Figueroa. I'm a Figueroa fan. I don't really care for his brother that much, but I'm a Figueroa fan. Vanez Monterosian beat Timothy Bradley in the amateurs. Look who had a better career. Vanez was the next hot thing in boxing. He said Nick Cannon, daddy. Oh, you probably watching from behind. Ugas beat Sean Porter. Hell, I mean, a lot of people felt that way. I really didn't have an opinion because I didn't score, but it was a good fight. I think he's supposed to have dropped him in the 7th, 8th round. It was a good fight, though. They should have did it again. Yeah, Porter beat Usyk. I think Bertarbia dropped a couple dudes in the amateurs. He said Top Rank can't get pay-per-view fights. I mean, it don't make me no difference. I ain't trying to pay $80 no way. So you got it. I mean, Sean Porter and Earl Smith did $200,000. You want a cookie? Wilder and Fury 1 and 2 did less than UFC 251. So hey, it is what it is. Do you really want to pay $80 to watch a fight? No, I should be able to watch it for free at this point. Yeah, Henry Tillman beat Mike Tyson. What didn't he was a Harvard dude or something like that? Paul say, they ain't good enough. What you mean they ain't good enough? You ain't got to be good enough to be on pay-per-view. You got to be popular enough to be on pay-per-view. Paulie? Ain't none of the fights, PBC ain't never cracked 1 million pay-per-views without Floyd. Matter of fact, I lied. They cracked 1 million with Chavez and Canelo. Chavez was an Al Heyman fighter. So the one time the Al Heyman fighter cracked 1 million was Floyd. Other than Floyd, was Chavez and Canelo. And these fighters, they are such. He said, I think, and these fighters think they are such huge stars. Excuse me, this shit moving. YSM Sports Media said Bud's more confident and Spence has beaten better fighters. I accept that. Amateurs is different fight. It's points. He said top rank stank. It ain't got no star quality. When you look at it, top rank Bill Floyd, top rank Bill Oscar, top rank basically Bill Manny Pacquiao after the estranglement they had with Golden Boy, and top rank they got Pacquiao back because he signed a contract at once. So all the last mega pay-per-view stars, top rank built them. Every star in sport, every star, big pay-per-view star not named Canelo. Well, Oscar learned the ropes from Bob Arum. Oscar built the most stars in the. Bob got the most stars in the sport. That's bar none. Lothario, Philly in the house. Salute. He said, "What's up? You giving them business tonight for sure?" Yeah, come on. He said they all leave for PBC, and they never become what they once was, other than Floyd. Pacquiao still ain't touched a meal yet. He still ain't touching M's. That's a fact. Only one that got off and did better was Floyd and Oscar. And if it wasn't for Oscar, Floyd wouldn't be where he was at right now. If it wasn't for Bob, Floyd wouldn't be where he's at right now. If it wasn't for Jay Prince beating the shit out of Floyd and his people in the hotel rooms, he wouldn't be at where he is now. Bob, say what you want to say. He built stars. He don't know how to build them no more, but neither do Al Heyman. Neither do Al. That means star Al got Chavez is his only fighter outside of Floyd I can think of that's did 1 million. And that's with Canelo. And some people don't believe those numbers, but I give it to HBO. I trust them. I ain't really fuck. I think Peter Nielsen was running HBO then. He said, no disrespect. You ain't gotta say that shit. Say what you gonna say. He said, no disrespect, but it took top-ranked fighters to help Deontay Wilder get those 800,000 pay-per-view fights where I'm wrong. Yeah, true. It was Tyson Fury because AJ didn't want to play ball. But he said Manny's a cash cow. He ain't no cash cow, bro. Manny ain't no cash cow. Not no more. Still Canelo. But yeah, you is right. It took Tyson Fury to do it. And we know what type of estranglement they getting in with Tyson Fury. But I think Wilder's. I hope Wilder win the fight. But I've seen funnier things happen in boxing. But if y'all got some questions before I get off, man, let Mason outside and Miles outside. If y'all got some questions, I'll answer some questions as fast as I can. People find out about Spence through Floyd bringing him up. Also he did fight on the amateurs. He did $6.5 million. 6.5 million pay-per-views views on NBC after the gold medal round. JW Fight TV, Bob said they need 1.1 to break even. While these promoters losing money on pay-per-view, they make it back with rights. Was it Sugar Shane with Bob? It Cats to do for Gary Sharp before Golden Boy. It was probably Bob because they made Shane and Oscar, so it probably was Bob. I can't fucking remember. Bob builds fighters better than Al. Al does better when they're established. That's a fact. He getting paid more. As far as they established, he don't even do better when they're established. He just overpay them. That's it. He hasn't built one star yet, even from established stars. Pacquiao was at his peak with what? Top rank. He did well with Floyd, but Floyd was at his peak, with it was with Al. But outside of Al, I mean, they done nothing with Berto. Berto was supposed to be the next up. That didn't work. So he has not built nobody up to be a star yet. He has not cracked 1 million other than with Chavez. And that was because it was an all-Mexican fight. I ain't reading that comment. You ain't getting in me trouble with Pacquiao people. He said Heyman hasn't built any. None. That's a fact. Yeah, good shit, Paul. Salute. Get back to work, nigga. Marquez and Pacquiao was one hell of a rivalry on Top Rank. Yeah, that is true. Well, they fought 4 times. The third time, I thought Marquez won for sure. I thought he could have won all of them. He said Bob does great matchmaking at the early stages. Yeah, he best for prospects. That's Carl Moretti. Is the matchmaker over there. Campbell and Ryan, who wins. I'm pulling for Ryan, but I can't call it. I mean, I think Ryan got more dog just naturally than Campbell, but that's not hard to do. So I don't know. I got to look at the tape. I like that fight, though. That's that fight, Derevchenko, Charlo, the 2 fights I'm looking forward to. He said Bud got the complexion for the selection. In my opinion, Bud watches all the boys. Hardest one is in shape, focus. Thurman still win. 100 still win for Bud, though. He said, do you think Jared Hurd will ever get back to where he once was? Nope. If he's successful, he's gonna be a different fighter. He's gonna be sticking, using the ring, boxing. Coach K, it's gonna take some time, bro. You know what I'm saying? They should set up some gimmick amateur fights or some controlled environment fights for him. And for what they're trying to do with him, it's gonna take time. You know, I like what Robert done with Madonna. That's probably the way they should have went, but it is what it is. I don't know. I can't call it. I like Jared Hurd though. You know, he didn't fight Charlo because they thought Charlo was on that shit. If y'all didn't know that, that's why he never fought Charlo. Appreciate it, 88 Eagles fan. I got one more time for one more question. 1 minute, that minute gone. Yep, Marquez with Top Rank. Cotto was with Top Rank. Yeah, Cotto, Marquez, Shane, Floyd. There was a lot of dudes over there at the time. Trinidad was with Don King. There was a lot of dudes, man. So yeah, Bob got a real fucking company. I mean, you can't compare a mom and pop company and try to put them up against, a million McDonald's around the world. It's just not gonna work. You can't beat McDonald's going against the McDonald's. You feel what I'm saying? They have the golden arches. I have the golden arch. You're not gonna beat a corporate company. Bob is a corporate company. He owned more rights to more fights. He owned all his property buildings and corporate buildings in Las Vegas. He got legendary matchmakers in Carl Moretti. His stepson taught the bus learning the business. He got a real company. I mean, shit, when you've been starting off since Ali was like young, you're supposed to be head and shoulders above everybody else. Said Spence might not beat Danny. I mean, who knows physically where he at? He still ain't took no punishment. He said he had to get another post put in his mouth. So he still ain't even sparred. So there's no guarantee that fight gonna happen. He can end up with Corona. Danny can end up with Corona. He can get injured in camp, and so could Danny Garcia. But Garcia been sparring and working for this fight for like since the pandemic, before the pandemic began. Danny Garcia loses this fight, it's time to hang it up. He said Roy signed with Bob for a few years to get the Tony money. He had Tony. Bob got the catalog. Yeah. Then he went independent, I believe, Roy Jones. He watched Tony ass. Like, man, I love James Tony. But yeah, let me get off, man. Appreciate y'all. Let these dogs outside. I just want to talk shit for a minute, man. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the links in the description. Appreciate the love, support, man. Reach out to me, social media, whatever it is. I'm done for the night. We gonna